So since Team Deathmatch dropped yesterday, or 2 days ago at the time of this release, I haven't seen enough people talking about the biggest issue with the mode at the moment. It's a fine mode. I don't think it really fits the flow of the finals or how the finals is normally played, but it has its place and moment. The reason it's bad for the health of the game is it splits the player base up even more. If you look at it currently, we have 6 game modes: Ranked, World Tour, Quick Cash, Power Shift, Terminal Attack, and Bank It. That's 7. And this adds an 8th mode, which is too many for how small the player base is, which is about 16,000 on average, as you can see here. This is according to Steam charts. And I'm just going to show a quick diagram. If you have 16,000 and you have 8 modes, that's 2,000 players per mode. Then you have to divide it by server region, which there are North America, South America, Asia, and Oceania, which we can really discount Oceania since that's Australia servers, and according to certain places I've looked, you can name everyone on those servers. People have actually started making videos about everyone else on those servers, so we can discount that. So there's really 4 main servers. Let's say it's at 4,000 per server, and then there's 8 modes, 500 players per mode per region. This is an actually really big issue because that's not actually entirely true. Certain modes like World Tour and Quick Cash are going to have much more players. Like Ranked right now, if you're Platinum, currently has a 10-minute queue. I queued for 10 minutes and finally got a match at like 11:30. It is an incredibly big issue, and the more you divide the player base, the more issues you're going to have in this. Is it a bad mode in and of itself? No. The extra divisions in the player base, that is the issue with this mode. Next question is how to fix this. This is actually a very simple solution. Either have a rotating mode in and out, because not many people play Terminal Attack. I know there's a dedicated Power Shift fan base, but you could also have that in there or Bank It. And another option is just to simply remove one mode at a time. It's that simple. You have 7 modes max, or 6 modes would actually be even better, and you rotate one in at a time. Personal favorite is just to have a playlist where it just randomly puts you into one of the 4, which is Bank It, TDM, Power Shift, or Terminal Attack, because that'll upset everyone a little while removing a mode at once, or remove a lot of people a lot and not make as many people mad, but it's the degree of anger that would be the issue. In fact, Apex does a great job with this with its maps, where only one map is in rotation at a time, but it's in rotation at set times. And so if you really wanted to, you could see which times are most popular and then put that mode in to its own separate playlist. And since we're here, here's 3 tips for Team Deathmatch, which will also be short if you want to watch it. Tip 1. Don't bring defibs under any circumstances. You are actually just throwing. It is the worst pick in the game, which is kind of a nice breath of fresh air. But yeah, don't bring defibs. Tip 2, melee weapons for some reason are really good in this mode. So sledge, sword, dagger, those kind of things. I don't know why, but I've been getting destroyed by them when playing this mode. Tip 3, bring RPG if you're playing heavy so you can blow yourself up, because it doesn't count as a kill for them. So you basically get out for free without it counting against you. Just a few other things. I think 30 is a little weird. I think it'd be better to do rounds of 5 with a lower kill count. Like get 15 kills, but it's best of 5 or something like that. Because with 30, you kind of destroy the map too much. And at a certain point, the entire map is gone. And it just becomes really, really messy. If you want the TLDR version of it, it's actually a really good mode. It probably is good for the health of the game, except for it divides the player base more. It also brings up an interesting issue with games like this. It's like when Fortnite had creative mode. The skill level increased so much, so fast, because people had a way to target specific skills, which was building in Fortnite and is shooting here. But to be fair, I am just someone who enjoys the finals. What are your thoughts and opinions? Please let me know. I'm really curious to see how this mode is received. It seems to be really positive right now, but I've also heard a few people who despise the mode and refuse to play it under any circumstances.